Hello, it's Chloe here, and I finally started a YouTube channel. I am so excited. My first video, just wanted to make this a intro to my channel so people can kind of understand who I am a little bit and why I wanted to start this, how I started working out, all those little things that I think are interesting to know about someone. So I am 20 years old. I'm from British Columbia, Canada, and I love to work out. It's pretty obvious. That's my favorite thing to do. I've been working out for about, I think, 2 years now. I think it's been about 2 years. So sometimes I still feel like an extreme noob and I don't know what I'm doing, but sometimes you just have to fake it till you make it, and that's okay, because the main reason why I got into the gym and fitness and health, I used to ride horses a lot when I was younger. So I rode for about 10 years. I owned a horse at a time, and it was just my entire life for so long. And eventually, about 2-3 years ago, I decided my passion for it was just fading away, and I thought, you know, I'm just gonna take a break. That break turned into like 2.5 years later, and I'm here and I haven't ridden since. So that was just a huge part of my life, and it still kind of feels like it is, because it's just a part of me that will follow me around for probably the rest of my life. I've always been super tiny. A lot of people think I was a premature baby, but nope, I was born on time. My bone structure is really small, and just basically everything about me, like my head's so tiny, my hands, my feet, my height, everything's very small. So you have to embrace it. But everybody thinks I'm a lot younger than I am. People will think I'm 14, or I could pass for a 12-year-old if I didn't have makeup on or anything. So being small is just, it was annoying because everybody thinks you're so much younger. So once I stopped riding, I started, I guess, paying more attention to what I look like, and I noticed how I had no shape to me. I was just very thin, and I have a figure, like that's something that my mom will always tell me, is that I have hips, and I'm petite, but I'm not straight. I'm just a little more curvy than maybe other girls. So I always thought, okay, well that's nice. At least I have something to me that didn't make me look like a little boy or something growing up with tall friends and friends that would look so much older than me. It was tough to be around sometimes because nobody would look at me. Guys wouldn't look at me because they always thought I was like the baby sister. And I mean, I was, but it just sucked. Like, I didn't get that attention that my friends were getting. So inevitably you're just gonna compare yourself. So that was a big part of me that I still struggle with, comparison. I mean, it's everywhere, especially with Instagram and beautiful people walking around and all the surgeries people are getting and the injections and the surgeries. So it's definitely tough, and naturally just looking younger is a blessing and a curse, as well as having a super fast metabolism, which I do have, and it is a blessing, but at the same time that was another really big part of what was tough for me. Is I have a lot of digestive problems, and I mean, compared to other people, they're probably really not that bad, but it's definitely been frustrating when you can't pinpoint what it is that's making you feel sick or just not making you feel well. So I've always had digestive issues since I was in grade 2, I think, and it's definitely contributed to a lot of anxiety, and my stomach would just always be hurting when I was little, and I'd be in the hospital, and it would just be because, well, you can't eat dairy, you can't eat wheat, and you can't eat this and that. So it's still to this day, because some people make fun of me for it and they'll ask if I'm vegan or vegetarian, and so it's just annoying sometimes because you wish you could just have a normal life and eat what you want. And I'm just that annoying person at the dinner table who, you know, I'm gonna get a gluten-free bun with goat cheese, with what else? I don't even know. But I'm just like, it's so annoying. There was a while where I was going to my naturopath and she would give me a long list of foods that I couldn't eat, and it was just really upsetting because when you're at a party or you're at a restaurant and you can't eat 50 different foods, I mean, what the heck? And if you're trying to look older by trying to gain weight, it was pretty frustrating. It was very frustrating. So I started getting into the gym when my brother started this little club with my church, and we'd all our church friends would get together, we'd go work out, and then we'd go to Chipotle after. Once we started doing that, I started just falling in love with the gym. I thought it was just so cool and I wanted to learn, and I would see other people, you know, lifting heavy things, and I thought, I want to do that. I want to look strong because I'm so small. You know, it'd be so cool if I could lift heavy stuff. So I would go to the gym every now and then with my brother, and he knew what he was doing, so it was really nice. He would just give me 3 exercises to do, and I would do the same exercises probably for 3 months straight, and it would be like bicep curls, do some back exercises. It was so lame, but I thought, I'm just a very motivated person. I like to push myself, so I just thought, you know, I'm just gonna do it. And eventually it kind of just snowballed, and I started watching videos and I just got really interested in the sport of it. I remember I was also dating somebody at the time who wanted to get into the gym as well, so we'd go together, we'd work out, and it was really fun, and it was just super cool. So having that accountability partner as well, whether it be in a relationship or just having a girlfriend go with you who knows what they're doing. And that's another thing. My best friend, she's been working out for a really long time, so she was showing me how to do things in the gym, and it was just so cool, and I loved it. When I first started working out, some little things that helped me stay motivated and continue going to the gym was mainly I was obsessed with the feeling of it. Even though I probably didn't know what the heck I was doing, I just thought, I like the feeling, it makes me feel good. And you know, there's cute guys in the gym, and it was just fun to be in that kind of environment. And I found the environment of my gym as well was just awesome. I'm still at the same gym, I've been there since day one, and I've made so many amazing friends. So definitely going to a gym that has great people is a plus. And also just by buying cute little gym outfits and buying supplements like pre-workout, things like that, those definitely gave me that boost of, well, I spent money on these things, I need to wear them or I need to use them. So that pushed me in the direction of just keeping it consistent, and then finding friends to go to the gym with, that helps so much. So that's kind of like how I started going. I've had my Instagram for over a year now, and I thought, you know, this is something that I actually really want to do. And so there was one day that I was working out in my gym. There was this little booth set up for Popeye supplements, and the representative was just taking little videos of people in the gym, and he ended up coming up to me and just asking if he could film me, and I said yes, of course. And they promoted me on their Instagram, and it was so cool. And then so he said, well, what do you think about being a Popeyes athlete? And I thought that was just so cool, such a neat idea. So I said, well, yeah, of course. So eventually I got my sponsorship. Once that happened, I obviously, naturally, I'm gonna feel even more motivated to continue my Instagram account and to build my content and just keep working out and doing those things. So that was really motivating to me. I guess what I want to achieve with this channel, and especially with my Instagram account, to obviously help people and to share things about me that people wouldn't know, maybe. I know that it is public, and some of the things I talk about on my stories, and probably what I'll be talking about on here, are things that people probably would say, wow, that's too much information, or I wouldn't share that on the internet. But I think me being Christian, me being a follower of Christ, I think it's a cool idea to be open. I think it's just, I'm just naturally open, and I've always loved it when people share things about themselves that I wish I'd known when I was younger, or I wish I knew when I was going through a hard time, or I just needed that extra push or someone to relate to. So that's one of the big reasons why I started my Instagram. And the feedback that I've gotten is just so, like, I never would have expected it. And just people to be so open with me as well, and posting and sharing things, and then people's feedback has really built like a firm foundation for me to actually reach out even more and take those extra steps to start this up and to just share even more. And obviously my nose is so itchy because I have allergies, and it's just really frustrating, so I'm sorry. But yes, so that is just who I am. I like to be open. I like to be honest. You know, we're not on this earth for a really long time, and if I can help somebody, if I can make a fool of myself so more people step out of their comfort zones and do that, I think it's worth it. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you watched this whole thing, you are truly amazing, and I'm really excited to share more and to learn more about you guys too. I know I'm only starting, so I can't expect too much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ow. It hurt. Do with it is fluffs. Oops. Oh my gosh. So I just farted. It smells so bad. Zoe, what the heck do you eat? Hey!